It's no longer news that the UK has a new visa called the Charity Work Visa. Okay, so this visa is not actually new. It's been on since the 30th of June 2021. And I just, actually did my research on this visa. And I think it's actually a good way to migrate to the UK because it's actually on a budget. Hey guys, how you doing? It's Efe Francis here. It's always a pleasure to be here. Today, I'm going to be telling you, I'm going to be giving an extensive information on the new visa called the Charity Work Visa. It's a temporary visa. You can also call it the Tier 5 visa. It's actually a good way of migrating to the UK if you don't have the money to come in school. You try to come in through the healthcare visa and it's not really been positive. I would really encourage you to try this one. This very visa is really juicy because I did my research on it. Remember, if it's not authentic, if it's not genuine, you won't hear it from me. I won't bring it to this kind of life. So let's get to it. Meanwhile, if this is your first time of seeing my face, thank you for stopping by. Please, 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 you are the one that's making me do all of this, okay? I need you to come on board, become a VVIP member. All you need to do is to click on the red button, subscribe, and that's all you need. And I also want to tell you that I'm a very good person, okay? So now let's talk about this visa. This visa is a temporary visa, so it's only for a period of 1 year, 12 months. Now, the eligibility status is really also very easy to do because all you need is a certificate of sponsorship. That is the company, which I'm going to be leaving a link down in the description box. There is a company called Laharge. They are currently looking for international applicants. So wherever you are from any part of the world, if you're from Nigeria, any part of Africa, any part of the world, it's okay to actually apply to this company. Yesterday, I took my time to actually apply, not because I need it. I just wanted to be sure that it's really, they're genuine and that they're really, looking for international applicants. So let's talk about how much it costs. This visa, again, is for a period of 12 months. It's for 1 year. And you will not be paid. That is why it's called charity. It's voluntary. So you're volunteering to come and help people. Now, who are these people you're coming to help? They are people with or without learning disabilities. People who would need assistance in going about their daily lives. Okay, now let's go through what this visa contains. This visa, the fee is £259. And if you're coming with a dependent, let's say your wife or your husband, he or she will also need to pay the same amount. If you're coming with one child or two children, they will also need to pay the same visa fee. And now there's ESO charge. The ESO charge is £634. And if you're going to come with your dependent, they will also be paying the same amount. Now, this ESO charge is the medical fee you need to pay for a period of the 1 year the visa is for. Now, the money you would need to have in your account, the money that you need to show that you can take care of yourself, again, remember, it's a voluntary job. You're volunteering to help the needy. So you need to have £1,270 in your account. That's not so much compared to if you're coming as a student. You will need to show almost £10,000 to say, I can take care of myself. For your dependent, your wife or your husband, he or she will need to show £285. And if you're coming with one child, the child will need to show £315. Now, if you're coming with an additional child, let's say if you're coming with after the first child, any other number of children are coming with 2, 3, 4, they will need to pay. They will need to show £200 each. So an additional, again, the first child will show £315. The additional child will show £200. Now, again, this visa would usually be out within a period of 3 weeks if you're applying outside the UK. But if you're applying within the UK, you're already in the UK, it will be available within 8 weeks. Now, you are not required to write IELTS for this visa. So those people have reached out to me to say, oh, Efe, I don't think I want to write IELTS. So no IELTS in this one, okay? But you're required to do your tuberculosis test, okay? So if you're going for your tuberculosis test, your dependent, your husband, your wife, your children, they would also have to show that they are free of tuberculosis. So again, you would not be paid, but whilst you will not be paid, your sponsor would definitely give you a stipend. I want to remind you that this particular company, Lash, that is currently recruiting people to come in and volunteer to work, they are going to take you in as a living assistant. That is, you're going to be living with the person you'll be taking care of. So if you're coming alone as a single person, it will be really, really beneficial, because you won't need to pay for rent. You'll be living in the place where you're taking care of the person or taking care of the people. But if you're going to come with your family, you would have to provide accommodation for them. Only the applicant would be accommodated. So if you're coming with your wife or your children, you would have to make plans for how to get them a place in the UK. Okay, now they will also give you food. This company is also offering to give you food. They're also going to be giving you a stipend. Let's look at some of the benefits that I actually researched about, and that is making me do this video, because again, I'm not just throwing this thing out there because it's something that people will rush to watch. It is actually, I'm really, really passionate about this. I really want people to come to the UK. I really want this, and I want you to come in the best possible way. So some of the pros with this visa is the fact that you can actually switch. When you come in, you're not going to be getting paid by the sponsor. So during the time you're free, you're not working, you're not volunteering, you are allowed to work for a minimum of 20 hours a week. So, but you can only work in the same sector, okay? Within the same sector of caring for people with or without learning disabilities, okay? So that one, when you do that job, you will definitely be paid. And again, your dependent can work full time within the period. So your dependent can get a job, either within the skilled worker shortage job occupation, and then get to work full time. Also, you can switch, you as the main applicant can switch to the skilled workers shortage occupation list. If you get a job within that circle, you can actually move from the tier 5 visa to the tier 2 5 years visa. Okay, so then another thing is you can bring your partner to the UK. You can bring your kids, and your kids can start going to school, and of course it's tuition free. And what you cannot do with this visa is you cannot receive any payment. The sponsors will not be paying you, but they will give you a stipend to just, go about your life. They're just going to, appreciate you, and they'll give you accommodation and food. And you cannot take a permanent job. Okay, of course you can't take a permanent job. You're coming in on the voluntary ground, so you're not expected to work permanently within the 1 year. With 12 months the visa is valid for, and you're not entitled to public funds. Another thing you can do with this visa is that you can actually study, but for you to study you will need the Academic Technology Approval Scheme certificate. Okay, you would be needing that if you are going to switch from this visa. That is, instead of just paying a lot of money from your home country to come to the UK to study, you can actually come in via this route, and then you can switch to study. But you will be needing the Academic Technology Approval Scheme certificate to be able to switch from this tier 5 visa to the study visa. Okay, now I'm going to run this again very quickly so I'm not forgetting anything. Again, this is a temporary work visa. It's for a period of 12 months. The things that you'll be needing is, one, you will need your certificate of sponsorship, which your employer is going to give to you. And again, I'm going to leave the link down. This very company, La Arch, are currently recruiting international applicants, and they're ready to sponsor you down to the UK. You will need to show that you have £1,470 in your account. Your dependent, your partner, will need to show £285. Your child will need to show £350, £15, and any additional child will need to show £200. Now you can also extend this visa for another period of 12 months if you think you need an additional time to live in the UK. This visa is open for extension, and to extend this visa you need to pay the same amount you paid before, which is £259, and when you pay it, you're also going to pay for your dependent. Okay, I think that is all for now. So the next video I'm going to come up with, I'm going to show you how to fill this form. Let's fill it together and make sure that you're not missing out anything. And I want to encourage you, if you want to apply to this visa, if you've not already volunteered anywhere, you can even volunteer in your church, you can volunteer in the mosque, anywhere. Just volunteer, help people, help maybe the old people, senior citizens, help people, young people, people who have learning people who are with or without learning disabilities, help them to, just that would really help your application. It really means that you've really been doing this, and because you're looking for people who are really passionate about helping other people. All right, I'm going to end this video here. I don't want it to be too long. Again, if you found this video helpful, leave a comment, like this video, share this video. Please share it so that a lot of people can watch this video and they can, see how this can help them to migrate to the UK if they want. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up again, and if you've not already subscribed, please subscribe, become a VVIP member. I'm a very good person, okay, and you're going to have great fun in this corner of life. All right, I'm going to run away now. As always, I love you.